The following visuals were provided by Agent Can. The Center protects. Thank you.
Claiming that is due to a nuclear power disaster.
Or lease.
Strange entities walking through the world.
Warning. An external breach has been detected on the southern fence line. Power to border has been at minimal percent for 5,423 days. Rerouting power. Border reinstated. Guard patrol deployed to unknown intruder. Last guard patrol check-in. 5,401 days. Please wait until guards can be contacted.
Come, look, my little lambs. A rare opportunity presents itself. We have a heretic in our midst. You are all too young to remember, innocent as you are. But creatures like this, they are cruel and hateful. They used us, feasted on our flesh, experimented on our bodies, trapped and tormented us. Look upon them, my little lambs, for it is the devil who walks in our fields. We have not seen one of your kind for such a long time, not since the end of the great upheaval. So many with their weapons of war, rushing to contain the beasts they had once trapped. Pandemonium. Retribution. I kept my flock safe then, and I shall do the same now. You, however, you look frightened, confused. You do not bear their symbol of wickedness. Come closer. I think we scared this one. How interesting. Someone new. Speak your name, heretic. It stumbles over its own words like a newborn. Breathe. We would not want you dropping dead to my hooves before learning who you are. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Lost? Oh, what a terrible place to be lost. Or a weak lie. We must be wary of deceivers. Why did you come here? Did the gates, the warnings, did they mean nothing to you? An urban explorer, wandering for adventure. Oh, you simple thing. For now you have wandered into a slaughterhouse. Do you see my children all around me? This is why they must stay in the flock. See? This is why you must stay in the flock. Wayward lambs such as this may stumble onto what they ought not. You have found yourself in the place that extends a little mercy to the unknowing. even before the upheaval, before the cells broke. It was cruel to the innocent. A place where the old gods were locked away, dissected and torn apart by men of science. They pushed and they pushed until they had pushed too far, and those dark things, those brutalized and beaten monsters, pushed back. It was a research center. They called it Site 7. 7. I have much pondered on that. Lucky for some, unlucky for others. Many conflicting faiths. So much push and pull. There were 7 rings of hell. 7 deadly sins. 7 years in a cycle for which the Queen of the Fairies paid tithe to the underworld. The 7 swords and the 7 horns to signal the end of days. But then there are the 7 worlds in the universe, and the 7 seas, the 7 gifts of the Holy Spirit and the 7 virtues. Forgive me, I do not get to wander on such things very often. Not with my flock, and in my heart I am still a philosopher. I collected so many works from the facilities, studied so much when I first gained this spark of sapience. It washed over me like a cooling river. No, it was not always this way. I was once like them, innocent little lamb, part of the test subjects, designed for death at the mercy of man. They tried to use us to experiment with things they feared, watched us get torn apart, driven to madness we could not comprehend, suffer needlessly in the pursuit of knowledge. We were lab animals. But me, I was the lucky one. They put me in a room with him. Oh, my flock, they have heard this tale many times. A bedtime fable so they may rest easy, knowing he watches over us. Serenos, a forgotten god. Oh, Serenos. Just a small wooden idol in a small room, found during the plunder of some ancient structures. It slashed and clawed invisibly to any human that approached. But when I was placed, he lulled me to sleep, safe and sound in his embrace. He made me what I am today, transformed me into the visage of my tormentors, human in a way, so that I could save my flock during the breach. I am the Shepard. I bring safety to those who need it, and death to those who exploit. Come closer. So I ask again, and know that my flock can sense lies. Why are you here? It is almost saddening to know that you speak honestly. Your kind has performed endless atrocities on the innocent. But I teach my flock that the sins of the Father are not the sins of the Son. And so we pity you, little human. You are not safe. I would suggest exiting the way you came. I see. Well, if the path you entered is now blocked, you can only proceed forward. But perhaps there is a fault in the fencing elsewhere. I cannot say for sure, but I do know that you must not enter the facility. Only danger lies within that place. Those hallways stock with beasts who are far worse than anything you have seen before. I am but the beginning of the oddities that surround the center. You are not safe, little lamb. I know you are scared, human. To go from predator to prey is an awful feeling. I could offer you a small blessing, but my Lord doesn't often offer sympathy for the children of man. Even still, I shall try. Take a deep breath and try and focus. The world is far stranger than you could have ever known, and you are but a small part of it. And now, in this place, you shall see the darker world that was hidden away from you. There is death ahead, but perhaps you may overcome it. Perhaps there is some kindness still left in the ruins beyond. I cannot say. And I cannot say what your future holds, little lamb. But I do know that it will be a heavy weight soon pressing down on your shoulders. You should make your leave now and face the horrors ahead. Know that me and my flock will be thinking of you. Welcome to the center.